This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first here. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. To throw, it's Rayner. Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Back to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Rayner. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Duke's offense gets their first crack now. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down. The Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They keep him guessing with a run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pass. It's Rayner. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 20. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? An inside give now from the shotgun. Physical run earns the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he throws it deep. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Blue Devils will have to kick it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down. A fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Rayner. And it falls incomplete. Both teams are sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring out the third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Rayner. Defense is coming after him. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. On the ground, it's Adams. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. That's caught. It's Brown. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 10-2-0. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Grab down the middle, it's Adams. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Play action fake, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Adams. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass rush swarming him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Takes a deep shot on the move. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Blue Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Looking for a man. Close to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. He hands it to the back. Breaks an open space. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. On second and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Dropping back. It's Rayner. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Duke. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's caught. It's Moore. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense and short of the first down marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Jacobs. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal is good. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And the quarterback keeps it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Ball handed off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Pressure is coming. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This CLEMSON offense moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Adams. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And now they'll run it on the draw. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. They would love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Now it's 2nd down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the CLEMSON offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. CLEMSON now operating in the red zone. Receiver makes the catch, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, CLEMSON.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Canes will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Goff. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Pitt Panthers offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Makes the grab. It's Turner. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Pitt right back to the line. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. And the Canes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Panthers' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole game, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes.
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Pitt will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. So Miami's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's loose on the right. The 40. The 30. Inside the touchdown Hurricanes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Here's the give off the left side.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker is Carr. The spin, still on his feet. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. And the Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up by 7 over Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that? Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll be forced. Bounds, he'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking to throw again. The short hands, it's Johnson. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy
wide open on the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're dealing with a second and long. Give to Brown. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
From the gun, the ground game. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. On the offensive offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Panthers want to move quickly. Back to pass, it's Holstein. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Touchdown, Canes! And they turn it into a defensive score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But
he hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Hicks. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. He'll do it himself. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
The defense defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado.
Back to pass, it's St. Clair.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Offense gets set for second down. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown has it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Moore.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Canes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
The Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the catch, it's Carr.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situations.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Extending the play. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone, and the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
whistle just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Pitt pushing the pace. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this.
Breaks away on the left. A big play as he takes it all the way down to the 17-yard line before going out of bounds. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The sack, and time has run out in the first half. They passed on a field goal attempt, and they'll get Sippo. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll try the run. Oh, better look out. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab on the left. On the move at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Canes are marching down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Hurricanes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here?
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and a long way to the goal after that big sack. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start on offense.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. After that huge sack by the defense, what answer do these guys have on 3rd and goal? Might be changing the route. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but it's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Mississippi State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big.
There he goes! And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Hit right back to the line.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Snow. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop them before a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Right on the money. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Handoff from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's St. Clair. Got his man on the right. Open space at the 25. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Panthers! Like comeback is underway.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The RPO, it's complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
At the 35, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Got his man. That'll be a gain of about 7, leads him with 3rd and 3. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Snow. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The give on the inside. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game